Hello guys, APOC here, bringing you a brand new commentary. Today I'm going to be using Shaco. Shaco is actually one of my favorite champions in the whole game. I've been using him for quite a while now, and decided to show you some gameplay with him. And here we go.
A little bit closer.
This is another 3v3 game in Twisted Treeline. On my team was myself as Shaco, Mordekaiser, and Malzahar. The enemy team, it was a Soraka, Twisted Fate, and a Gangplank. And as you can see there, I ended up getting first blood to Twisted Fate. This is not too long after we decided to just push them back to their to the turret, just to keep the pressure on them. They tried to chase us down a little, but then backed off. I usually do this in my games as Shaco. I set up ganks like this, especially when all the minions are fighting right at the middle. I don't actually go into the bush, because if you deceive in that bush, then the enemy team will see you. So I deceive just above the bush, and we get the kill on Twisted Fate there. Mordekaiser chases Soraka, takes a few turret hits, backs off, and I decide to finish her off with just barely any health to get away. And I stay in lane for a few seconds, and then it just hits me that Gangplank has a global ult, so I decide just to leave. I like placing jack-in-the-boxes as wards. They only last about 90 seconds, but they're very useful. Twisted Treeline, very small map, so you always want to have the maximum map control you can, and it actually gets us a kill here. We see that Gangplank trying to come around and gank, and Malzahar and myself decide to chase. Malzahar does his ult on him, and down he goes. We try to chase down the other two, but they end up getting away. Soraka actually saved that Twisted Fate about twice in this game, so if they would have had a tank, maybe it would have been a different case for them. But yeah, push them back, and we decide to retreat there. No point in pushing the turret without minions. And this is just after another fight that we had. That Twisted Fate was quite low. I deceive in to try to kill him, but he sees me. He sees the puff of smoke, so he runs. I back off, and Malzahar, like a pro, does his ult on him in turret range and gets a kill there. Gangplank tries to chase, and Malzahar again unloads all his skills on him. Give him a little help there with a few auto attacks, and then get quite low from that turret. And Soraka tries to chase me down, but I just use my ghost to get away. So here we see Mordekaiser there getting a red buff. I always check the bushes first by placing a jack-in-the-box in there, and have my deceive ready to get away if there's anybody in that bush. And Soraka was in there, and she actually silenced me, so I didn't deceive. And but she ends up getting killed, so it was all good. She didn't have the damage output to take me on, and she actually ended up getting feared by my jack-in-the-box. Here I pop my my ultimate and control my clone to go harass that Twisted Fate. He gets quite low from the explosion. Mordekaiser tries to take him out, but he has no minions there to help him, so he takes a few turret hits, dies from an auto attack of Twisted Fate, and I end up going in there and just taking him out. And then his turret. And again, I get quite low. I pop a potion, but Gangplank does his parlay on me and gets me even lower. So I just decided to go back before he ults me. I'm actually surprised he didn't. I actually walked just for that reason, so he wouldn't know where I was at. This is after a team fight that I wasn't in. My team got completely wiped out. It was just me there. The other two were quite low, so I tried to cut them off with a jack-in-the-box there, just in case they took that route back to base. But they didn't, and I see this Twisted Fate is feeling mighty confident there. So I guess he decides to push on our turret, and it was a mistake that I actually made him pay for. I attack him, do my ult and ignite him, and down he goes.
See me?
I tried to chase down this Soraka, but she was way too far, and
This will be
I
fun.
didn't really want to use my ghost to try to catch her.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
So this is later in the game. I do the same thing here. Check the bush with the dragon box. Nobody's there. Then I decide to wait in there. Mordekaiser joins, and we see Gangplank come out. I was actually contemplating the idea of going in there using Deceive, but I decided not to. They had too many minions, and it was 2 of them, and Mordekaiser would have been too far back. So I decided to put down another Jack in the Box just in case anybody comes into this bush. And sure enough, Gangplank comes in there. He gets feared twice, gets taken out with my 2-shift poison. And Twisted Fate tried to ult in there to try to help him, but it was too late. We took him out too quickly. Even with his heal and Soraka's heal, it wasn't enough to save him. Malzahar gets a really good kill on Twisted Fate there. You know, this Malzahar was actually really good. It's
Here we go.
been a while since I've seen a good Malzahar. Then Mordekaiser decides to tank the turret. I really don't know why, if we had minions coming. And I keep attacking the turret, make sure it goes down, because we don't get too many chances like this one. The 2 main DPSs are down. And I deceive out of that minion wave there, because I was taking too much damage. Go to the other side of the Nexus. While Malzahar keeps harassing Soraka, I check the timer to make sure when Gangplank's gonna come out, lay down a Jack in the Box, and just in case, and deceive and kill him. And that was pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. Thanks for watching, guys.